From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Nifty move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. But it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Chase Brown gets the call. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Out right, it's Yosivas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The slot man in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right back to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
A give up the middle. Judkins. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, these two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, he completes it to Judy. The Browns at 11-5 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That backs them up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Browns.
Here's Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
To number 3.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Cleveland.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, Sanders. They'll find the tight end, Harold Fannin. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Touchdown, Browns!
Sanders pass. Complete
Cedric
to
Tillman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
13 yards on the play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And able to use his blockers to get this out over the 40.
Taken down at the 40 line.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180, done.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
11 mighty.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
A 2-yard gain.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Chase Brown. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
180. Playing hot.
Now it's Burrow. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Out of the end zone.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Third and goal. Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Open man is Higgins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to T. Higgins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's
options galore here. Second and a few inches. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. Catch on the left side, Yosivas. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Cleveland offense making their way out, looking to put a drive together. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Browns.
They'll run. This is Judkins. And some room to work. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
He was brought down by Daxton Hill. It's a gain of 35. First down, Cleveland.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Sanders. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. This one complete to Yoshivas.
Call
it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken right around the 44. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
For a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
15-yard line.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And it's Dak Prescott finding his tight end, Jake Ferguson, in the end zone. The Cowboys will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. On now to our playoff hunt segment, and this game has playoff implications in the AFC race. It's the Steelers in Baltimore to take on the Ravens. And oh, he is magic with the ball in his hands, Lamar Jackson. He's going to scramble here and take it in. 13 yards away, he houses it. The Ravens do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. Lastly, after some debate here internally, we've settled on our Impact Player of the Week. It is this man. And here's the veteran, Courtland Sutton. He's open in the middle of the field. They get it to him. It's a foot race, and he won't lose it. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Broncos win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, one final check of the playoff picture. Take a good look. That's how things stand as the season draws to a close. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Once again, Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Judkins, the ball carrier. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Browns.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. An inside run with Judkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Sanders. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Well, certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. They'll try it now with Judkins. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll give it to Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The home team's offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. They go play action with Burrow. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Got. Big 13. Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Mason Graham breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A run, it's Judkins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Let's go now.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Judkins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th down, and
they'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Harold Fannin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
On for the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
21. Bengals.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And they'll go on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Burrow looking to pass. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Looking to put a drive together. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A good pickup there at 22.
22 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Here we go. 65.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Judkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st down, right back to Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. On play action, here's Shadur. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Toward the sideline, taken in by Yosivash. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Brown going up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
The offense on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Cleveland.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw is Sanders. And he'll be taken down by the bigger pressure. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Oh, able to avoid him. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. This pass complete to Higgins. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 40-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Chase Brown. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns first down.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. There's the stiff arm. And he's got this down to the 35. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. On first down, here's Judkins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Cassius Howell on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Once again, Judkins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Browns.
They'll run. This is Judkins. And a good run as he manages 7 yards now to the 17. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
An inside run with Judkins. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Judkins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Throwing, Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Burrow. Catch on the left side, Yosibach. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another Bengals first down.
To throw, Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Burrow. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late